Imagine it's 2016. You have $10,000 sitting in a savings account earning almost nothing. A friend tells you to put it in something called VOO. You've never heard of it. It sounds boring. You don't really understand it, but you do it anyway. 10 years later, without touching it, without watching it, without doing a single thing, that $10,000 is worth $44,000. That's not a stock tip. That's not luck. That's what an ETF does. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how. The difference between these two numbers is not effort. It's not expertise. It's one decision made once. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that decision is, why it works, and how to make it today. Let's start with the problem every new investor faces. You open a brokerage app. You see thousands of companies. Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Netflix. Which one do you pick? If you pick one company and it has a bad year, your money takes the full hit. Netflix dropped 75% in 2022. 1 year, $10,000 became $2,500. The solution is diversification, owning a piece of many companies, not one. But buying 500 individual stocks costs tens of thousands of dollars and hours of research every week. Most people don't have either. That's exactly the problem ETFs were invented to solve. This is what investing looks like before someone explains ETFs to you. Netflix wasn't a bad company in 2022. It was just having a bad year. But if it was your only investment, that was your entire loss. One company, one bad year. Everything gone. That's the problem. Now here's the solution. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Think of it like a shopping basket. Instead of buying one item, one company, you grab a basket that already has 500 items inside. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Nvidia, and 495 more. All in one purchase. For $500, roughly the price of one VOO share, you own a tiny piece of all 500 of the largest companies in the United States. An ETF tracks something called an index. The most famous is the S&P 500, the 500 biggest companies in America. When the S&P 500 grows, your ETF grows. When one company inside it has a bad year, 499 others keep going. No research, no guessing, no stress. Just buy the basket. John Bogle, the man who invented the index fund, said it best. Don't look for the needle in the haystack. Just buy the haystack. That's exactly what an ETF lets you do. This idea, simple, obvious in hindsight, changed how millions of people build wealth forever. One basket, 500 companies, one price. The S&P 500 has been tracking the 500 largest American companies since 1957. It's not a product anyone sells you, it's just a list. And VOO buys everything on that list automatically. Now let's talk about the actual numbers. The most popular S&P 500 ETF is called VOO. It's managed by Vanguard. The annual fee? 0.03%. That's 3 cents for every $100. Almost free. If you had put $10,000 into VOO in 2014 and done absolutely nothing, by 2024 you'd have approximately $34,000. That's a 340% return. No stock picking, no research, no stress. Compare that to a savings account. Same $10,000, same 10 years. You'd have about $10,500. The difference between those two numbers? $33,500, just for choosing a different place to put the same money. And here's where it gets even better. Instead of investing $10,000 once, what if you invested $200 every single month? Same VOO, same 10 years. You'd put in $24,000 total, but your account would be worth approximately $66,000. That's an extra $42,000 just from consistency. Warren Buffett, arguably the greatest investor in history, has said repeatedly that most people would be better off in a simple index fund than trying to pick stocks. A low-cost index fund is the most sensible equity investment for the great majority of investors. When the man who beat the market for 60 years tells you not to try to beat the market, that's worth listening to. If that doesn't convince you, nothing will. Patience, simplicity, consistency. That's the entire strategy. Now, I know what you're thinking. What if the market crashes? Fair question. Here's the honest answer. The S&P 500 has crashed many times. 1929, 1987, 2001, 2008, 2020. Every single time it crashed, people panicked, sold everything. And every single time, it recovered and went higher. The 2008 financial crisis wiped out nearly 57% of the market. It felt like the end of the world. By 2013, just 5 years later, the market had fully recovered and hit new highs. COVID in 2020 crashed the market 34% in 33 days, the fastest crash in history. 1 year later, it was up 70%. The S&P 500 has never, not once, failed to recover over any 20-year period in history. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner for over 50 years, put it simply, the big money is not in the buying and the selling, but in the waiting. The investors who lost money in every crash were the ones who sold. The ones who waited won every time. 3 words, the entire philosophy of long-term investing. Every storm passes. Every single one. That's the real superpower of an ETF investor. Not picking the right stock. Staying calm while everyone else panics. So, how do you actually start? 5 steps. The whole thing takes 15 minutes. Step 1. Open a brokerage account. Fidelity, Schwab, or Robinhood, all free to open, no minimum deposit. Step 2. Deposit money. You can start with as little as $1 on Fidelity using fractional shares. You don't need thousands. Step 3. Search for VOO. Type it into the search bar. It trades like any regular stock. Step 4. Buy. Enter the amount. Confirm. You now own a piece of 500 of the largest companies on Earth. Step 5. And this is the most important one. Set up automatic monthly purchases. Remove the decision. Make it automatic. Let compounding do the rest. That's it. The entire interface that gives you access to 500 companies fits in your pocket. 30 seconds. That's how long it takes to become an owner of 500 companies. And here's what consistency looks like over time. $200 a month. 10 years, $66,000. 20 years, $160,000. 30 years, $450,000 from $200 a month. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Compounding doesn't work fast, but it works relentlessly. Every single month. One ETF. One decision. Time. That's the entire strategy that outperformed 90% of professionals over the last 30 years. This was just the beginning.